How's it, everybody? Celtic Link here. We're back for another Dokkan battle video. In today's video, we are kicking off the grand tour of the AGL Golden Frieza on LR STR Cooler's team. We are kicking it off with the Metal Cooler Core. Alright, so, let's see. Actually, we got a pretty decent setup here. As long as he doesn't super attack in that first slot against the STR Cooler, we can actually allow him to build a little bit here. Hopefully we can get a few extra supers leading into the core phase, specifically since he is on the first turn. We can get 2 turns of free supers if all goes well, especially since this phase can be attack lowered. So this will be really helpful for us. Alright, very nice. Okay, so no super, which is perfect. We can allow Cooler to do some work here, get his build in, so that way by the time we see this guy in the core phase, he'll be ready to launch his active skill. Alright, we did bring along this AGL Cooler because, you know, it's been a while since I've run Cooler's team, but I do like running this guy because I remember he actually gives you a pretty decent heal as long as he's not taking any major hits. If he's just taking normals after fully built up, he actually gives your team a pretty good heal, and so kind of like him for that reason. Alright, excellent. We get a little more attack lowering in. And no super attack. Perfect. Okay, so Golden Frieza is in slot 7, unfortunately. Well, actually, no, that's not really unfortunate. That's actually really good for us, because that gives us more turns of his passive early on. Alright, so we're not going to get a super attack with him. That's fine. We don't need to. We just need to let Cooler do his thing here in the second slot. Excellent. There's 2 supers. There's 3. Alright, looking good. Alright, excellent. And now we've got Metal Cooler doing his thing. Unfortunately, we didn't get the 18 key with him, but that's fine. We can live with that. Nice. And we get the counter animation, or nullification, whatever you want to call it, right? We do get that, so now we know we're not going to take any damage. And here is Golden Frieza.
Sitting atop the pecking order. And to simplify things even further, let's call this Golden Frieza.
Alright, excellent. So with him on rotation now, that actually, we're starting our 90% damage reduction on turn 3. So that's actually really good for him. Especially as I've recently been made aware, I made a mistake in my last video. His damage reduction happens every turn. It's not just on when he's on the attacking turn. So we do have to try to remember that. That by the time he shows up again, he'll be down to 70% damage reduction. It doesn't really make sense why they would do that, like, why lose the damage reduction while you're not on the turn, but, you know, that's just the way it is. So that actually makes his super that he took from Vegeta a little more impressive, but obviously that does mean him starting in slot 7, if you can make it through the first turns in these red zone events, is actually really good for him, because it gives you more turns with his damage reduction, like I was saying earlier. Alright, excellent. The friend Cooler getting a nice little build up here. Ooh, alright. Okay, so by the time he circles back around, he will be fully built up and he will have his active skill. So we'll be able to launch that. Ooh, hey, we get the 5th one. Nice. Alright, so this is the, what I was talking about in my last video with Cooler. Like, I like Cooler when he does this. When he decides he only wants to super once, which happened in our Broly runs today, he starts to really, really get on my nerves because you end up in a lot of problems when that happens. Excellent. Alright, we're taking no damage here. Alright, and this brings us into the core phase. So, we don't quite have the active skill on our 69% one, so we'll just do this number. We should tank the hit pretty well. Let's grab these STR orbs, and let's see here. I guess we'll just take those with the AGL Metal Cooler. Alright, now, if we're lucky, we'll get supered here and not anywhere else. Okay, no we're not. Okay, that means somebody else here that we don't want is probably taking a super attack from the Metal Cooler core, which, unless this Cooler gets all of his super attacks, we may be in trouble. We did get the 2nd, though. I'll take that. Although I don't think that's his guaranteed just yet. There's a normal. There's another normal. Yeah, like that right there. Only getting the 2 supers can get really scary, especially if he had decided to super attack right there. Ooh, okay, we're still taking a lot of damage on the Metal Cooler there, but at least we'll heal it back up this turn, which is nice. Alright, so we do have the STR Cooler's active skill, so... I guess the question is, do we want to use it now? Yeah, let's go ahead and do that.
I'm not short-sighted like my brother. I will be sure to exterminate every last one of you! Say goodbye!
Alright, nice. Without the crit, we still get 9.2. That's pretty good. Okay, so let's grab that. We'll still get the 18 key here, which means we will get the attack raise. And we'll get the 18 key here with the Metal Cooler. I'm curious how much damage he'll take. It's been a while since I've taken him here into this event, so I'm curious how much damage that Metal Cooler will take. Alright, nice. We get the extra super. Although I guess it's guaranteed, right? So I guess the question is, do we get the 3rd? No, we don't. Okay, but now he's fully built up with the attack. Ooh, he's taking a super. So how much does he take here on this super? I am kind of curious about that. Not bad. I mean, it's not the best tanking, but I'll take it. We didn't die, right? You know what? I would still call it good tanking, right? That's basically half our health. A little less than half. Alright, Cooler putting in the work here. Nice. This is what we want to see from him. Alright, well, at least we know the rest of the rotation is safe here. Ooh, that's a little scary. Okay, so Metal Cooler did take a lot more damage than I was expecting him to take. Wow, okay. Alright, so I think what we're gonna have to do here is put... Well, you know what? Let's do this. Let's start with the active skill.
I'm not short-sighted like my brother. I will be sure to exterminate every last one of you! Say goodbye!
Ooh, wow, that's a pretty attack stat. Nice, and that was from our 69% one. Ooh, look at that. Okay. Alright, so let's see here. I guess the question is, who do we put in front? They're about the same defensively. Not sure here. Alright, let's do this.
You're the first, and soon to be the last, to witness my ultimate transformation. Well then, ready to kneel?
Alrighty, so let's see here. He's got a little bit more defense. Yeah, we'll just put him in. He'll only have to take 2 attacks, and with 500k and type advantage, we should be okay. Which means T-War Cooler should finish the job. Oh yeah, totally fine. Alright, so he should do the job. He doesn't have his guaranteed crits because we're not facing any pure Hyper Saiyans, but we get the crit anyways. Very nice. Okay. So, wow. There you have it. There is AGL LR Golden Frieza versus the Ultimate Red Zone. I gotta say, pretty impressed. He took a little more than I expected him to, given we didn't have his full damage reduction, right? We didn't get all the way down to the 30%. So I'm a little bit surprised with the damage he took, but I mean, he tanked that super pretty well. I would say less than half of our health, right? Maybe we'll go 60-40, right? So probably about 40% of our health it did, which is pretty darn good, I would say. I'm really, really impressed with this unit. I'm enjoying using him. I just need to get the better RNG to take down the other red zone stages with this guy, show you just how good he is elsewhere. So anyways, guys, that's the video. If you like the video, make sure you hit that like button and subscribe to the channel if you have not already. And in the comments down below, let me know if you pulled AGL Golden Frieza, what are your thoughts on this guy so far? Is he working out well for you? Do you think he's as good as the hype left him? Was he worth the wait? Would love to hear your thoughts in the comments down below. Otherwise, guys, as always, thanks for watching, and aloha.